you just go fishing, then you have to hope you get lucky and catch a big fish. And that's not a good scenario. You really need to put your time in for a big fish. So the bottom line is, if you put your time in for a big fish, you need to go around the moons when the water moves the hardest. You need to find a spot where there's bait that will hold big fish. And that'll do it. The wind will tell you where the bait's gonna go, because bait goes with the wind. And then another good thing that's good to know on the beach is which direction the fish go. Like if you fish a beach, there was a certain beach we used to fish, on the outgoing tide, the fish would go the opposite way, all the time. They went that way all the time. So if you learn, and you learn that basically by accident, or when there's people on the beach. So if there's 5 or 6 guys fishing and he gets a fish, 5 minutes later I get a fish, 5 minutes later he gets a fish, that guy should have ran over there. And that's another thing, you gotta move. You know, a bunch of years ago, it wasn't that long, maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I was fishing with my friends Stevie and Jamie, and Jamie was first, I was second, Stevie was third. Stevie gets the first fish. We don't get another one. I moved to the other side of Stevie, I go to fish immediately. We played leapfrog down the beach, I ended up with a 52-pound fish. Stevie had a 38, I ran right around him, I got a 50-pound fish. Jamie stayed there the whole time, he never moved, because we had fish there, and a lot of people do that, he never moved. So we were about 200 yards down from him when the bite was over. And he came over and he got mad, he kicked my fish like this. So I said, what'd you kick my fish with? He's like, I should have caught it. I was like, you should have caught it, you didn't move. The fish were moving east to west. And as we started to learn that beach, the fish kept moving east to west. So when you learn a beach, you can have one up on the guys next to you when you realize that if the fish are moving this way, if you get a fish, stay there for the next one. If you don't get the next one and the next guy by you gets one, you should be on the other side of him. You can follow those fish down the beach till they move off the beach. And if you do that, your chance of getting a big fish are even better, because you're staying with the body of fish. And just run in front of the other guy and get one. And it's that simple, you know, but most guys won't do that. Because if you stay in the same place, I was talking to a guy in the club. Actually, he brought us to me to dinner with a friend of his a while ago, in December. And he's a good fisherman, but he never gets a big fish. And I actually went fishing with him and I realized why. He didn't move a bit. He stays in exactly the same spot all night and throws the same piece of bait. So like, you didn't learn a thing, you're just hoping the fish find you. And that just doesn't work. So you gotta move around. A slight change can make all the difference, because you can't see.